Perfect. 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 Happy Saturday morning.
I was glad I got that little snippet of Tom rapping in there.
It's
great.
You know, on the side, a little beatbox. You can't beat it, right? I just
beatbox on the
stick
side.
my foot in my mouth so much of the time. That's why I have Nick here to tell me that was just sus. Like after the live streams, he'll tell me, man, when you said that was kind of like over.
Sus.
Like that's not. So, I love reading these comments. I get to sit and relax here and read the comments. Kat, that is so sweet. Y'all talking about kind of Nick and I, and we're sitting here talking, planning while we realize we're on video. Like they can see us, they can't hear us before that, but we have a great relationship. I love Nick. I love spending time with him. I love Tony too. I mean, they are so different, those two creatures. And by the way, Tony may be making an appearance soon.
Yeah,
if we hit the 250K milestone, right?
Yeah, whenever we do that.
So get ready for that. But I have a unique relationship with each of them. Nick and I vibe on so many different levels that we can talk about. We should talk about it at some point. But we have a blast doing that. This is
Yeah.
fun. We enjoy this time. It's stressful getting it prepared because it's like a presentation. You're trying to make sure you have everything ready and smooth. But when we get here, it's a blast. So
Yep.
thank you, Kat.
All
Yep.
right.
And Rylan.
So we're switching it up a little bit today for y'all
Jake.
who are wondering.
Yes. Here, man. Here goes the dissertation on what today is
I'll
going
try
to
to
be.
keep it short.
Donation
but,
live stream. Here we go.
Yeah, it's a
Or
little
just hang out in
different.
chat time.
Yeah, it's kind of both. So we've done this twice before. It's our third time doing this, and we're still working out the kinks for it, I guess. So Ree and Jake know I sent them the rules. I think Ree posted it at the Discord, so the Discord people might know it too. But here's the breakdown of what we're doing, and for people who come in later, I guess I'll have to repeat some parts, but we are doing 10 reactions today. That is all. We're capping it at 10 because Tom died.
Assuming I could survive. Man, what was it? 18?
18. So we're keeping it at 10.
Especially after last night.
2 of those will come from the wheel. So just letting you know, there will be 2 wheel spins later for y'all. And what the wheel spins basically are is the donations that do not make the cut, I guess, or aren't guaranteed. Those are wheel spins. So you have a chance for a minimum, it's a minimum $5 to get on the wheel. So if you donate $5, we appreciate if y'all go through the first link in the description to donate. That's kind of our preferred method of choice. You'll hear a big explosion sound if you donate through there. So that's how you know, and your name will pop up on the screen. So that's how you know if it went through or not. Minimum $5 to get on that wheel. And then I'm doing something different today for the wheel. If you donate $5, you get on the wheel. Every extra $15 that you give towards the wheel gets you another spot on the wheel. So $5 gets you 1 spot, another 15 gets you 2 spots, another 15 gets you 3. So every 15 after that, you get another spot on the wheel. And that could be great if only 5 people are on the wheel and you give 3 times, then you get 3 spots on the wheel. It's pretty good odds, honestly.
And if you're late to class today, you have missed a lot of notes. So y'all may have to educate people as they come in.
Yeah.
Nick has it very clearly laid out. Did you share it with Jake or something?
Jake and
I've got my U of H gear on today because U of H plays basketball today. But yes, that was clear as mud. Everybody got it?
That's
very
the first
simple.
part.
Nick, the basics are, it's a donation live stream. It's to hangout time too. It's not, people could donate nothing. We could sit here and talk. I would love to do that. I've got my muffin here that I want to nibble on, and we can do that. Or if people really want to hear a song, the highest donations are the ones that are going to get reacted to today. And we will have wheel spins for people who just, put minimal in. So it's really okay.
So we're doing 8. The top 8 donations are the ones that will get picked. So it's the top 8. We're gonna have a 20-minute timer that I'm about to put on the screen pretty soon. So that's the time kind of to donate. Get your donations in. It's top 8. So that means if somebody comes in at the very end and gives a huge amount, they're gonna jump whoever below them.
What you're saying is it's not the first 8.
Not the first 8.
It's the top 8.
The top 8.
So if somebody comes in 30 minutes down the road and puts in, $80 or something that's over other people's, that one all of a sudden takes up one of the spots. And so
the person that would be an 8th at that point would actually drop out and would be put on the wheel unless they donate more to get themselves back in the top. So that's kind of how it works. The link to donate is the first link in the description. So that is the basics of it. If anyone has any questions, let me know. Jake and Ree know it. I sent it to them last night. They know, or I guess early in the morning yesterday.
We're adapting to not exclude anybody, but also to give people the chance who really want to hear. It really is made for, number one, to hang out so we can chill and have fun and be more casual. But number 2, because we don't do much of that. Number 2 is to give people a chance. They message us all the time. Can I pay for a reaction? How much does it cost for a reaction? Can we do a reaction? And we have it very specific. We want you to vote on Thursday. We want to react to what you vote on. And then the rest of the week, we have members live stream where you can do it there. We have Patreon. We have places you can do requests, but none like this. So we thought, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's hang out. Let's see who wants to do it, and we'll go from there.
So I'm gonna put the timer on the clock, and once
The
this
timer.
once this timer ends, you can still donate. But after the timer stops, Tom's gonna go ahead and start reacting. So that kind of limits. Like once he gets through, 3 reactions, there's only 5 guaranteed more left. So once he starts, then it's kind of like a free for all. If you put in a donation,
Free
I'll
for
see it.
all.
But this first 20 minutes, we're just gonna hang out with y'all. Y'all can donate if you wish. So I'm gonna start this timer now.
Great live stream last night. By the way, I owe Reaction Therapy money. I told Nick I screwed up when we lost Streamlabs' ability to donate last week, I think it was. I broke it because I was giving money. Remember when I just donate $15 or whatever here or there? I was giving money, but I was saying it was from Reaction Therapy, not Tom Stevens. And so they shut that account down. And Nick since talked to him and reopened it. And I have to just put it's from me instead because it's coming out of my account. And so I got all this money back in my bank account, Nick. I got all this money back, and I'm like, where did this money come from? And it's like they just said this came from you, Reaction Therapy. So we're gonna take that. I don't know if it happened to anybody else, but I got all this money back. So I am going to go ahead and put that money back in. It is $253, y'all. So there you go.
Wait, what did you just?
It is back.
You put everything back in.
I am giving. Hey, I don't welch a marker or whatever Tony had in his show. I have a commitment. I gave that money. It gave it back. I was kind of like, hey, this is kind of nice to have some money. But those were all like $15 donations over the past month that I gave that now go into the account. So I think I'm good with everybody now. I feel better knowing that I've paid my debts. Jill and I do not like to be in debt. So we pay off what we owe. And boom, I guess that just bumped it up really quick.
Yes, and Seth is our first donator.
Seth!
I mean, do I put you as one of the ones? Do you want a song with that?
No. Okay. I reserve the right at the end to do a song. Right? I have an idea about a wheel spin at the end for the reactions are my therapy tier because I'm biased towards that. You know what my idea was?
What?
It was kind of thinking, what if we have 47 members on the reactions? 48 members on the reactions are my therapy tier. And I thought, if we could get 3 more members, which opens up a live stream, then maybe we could do an extra reaction today on top of that wheel spin for the ramped tier. Keep saying ramp tour. Albert, my muffin today, I'm a little bit weird, and I don't know if anybody is like this, but my muffin today is a blueberry muffin. I always love blueberry muffins. If you know Tom, Nick's chocolate chip guy, but blueberry muffins are my thing if I can ever find them. Jill is so sweet. Every now and then she gets them. And of course, Nick said this last week, he's been cutting, working out, watching what he eats. And he's like, hey, Dad, do you realize these things have like 500 calories in them? Maybe that's the problem. But I'm a little weird because if you notice this muffin, I actually peel off the bottom part of the muffin. So I'm feeling like I've cut off half the calories, but that's the undercarriage of it right there. So I love blueberry, but I eat the top. You ever watch Seinfeld? It's kind of like that, the muffin tops, where they had that episode. Got to know Seinfeld to know that. But I love blueberry muffins, and that's what I got. So here I am. Center, good to see you. Center's here. Can't wait to see you someday soon. Man, by the end of the summer, we have got to make a trip somewhere. We have to, Nick. Please. All right. Man, I wish somebody would order food for us. I kind of wanted breakfast today pretty bad. It is great to see everybody today. If you are here for the first time, if your name is in gray and you are not a member, might not know what's going on. This is just a every other week or a random live stream that we do that's a donation live stream. It's a chance for people who really want to request heard by us to be heard today. And so the highest donations get it. We're going to do about 10 of them. Nick's explained all the rules already. You could rewind, actually, I guess,
Could
into the
rewind.
live stream and watch it. But we're going to start those shortly. And highest donations get reacted to today, and the lowest donations get put on a wheel, like we do with the Reaction Armor Therapy tier. And we'll spin it, and we'll pick a couple of those, I think. Maybe a bonus. You never know. But hey, I keep hearing the sound. That means somebody's giving something or joining something or doing something. So thank you so much to everybody. If you are new here, please allow allow gifting in your page. And the link is in the description there, I think, where it says more. I say description, but
It's
the first link right there in the description. So allow gifting, because when people give memberships, can I do a shout out to Shane? Thank you, Shane, for gifting 5 memberships earlier, by the way. Let me see where he is. Low Life Trippy, Triple X, Apathetic Contrarian, Just Eric, Zach Zabala. Y'all all got memberships. Look, Zach, former member of the Inner Circle, been around forever at this channel, is a great guy, moderator here, all that great stuff. Zach Zabala's back. Apathetic Contrarian. Man, all these people love it. Thank you, Shane, so much for being so kind to donate to this live stream. It means a ton to us. Really appreciate it.
Definitely.
Wendy Shadden's here. Remember Wendy?
From
last night?
Got a request last night.
Back up again. Working on a wake and bake. I'm not sure what that even means, Wendy. I don't even know if I want to know what that means, because when people say they're baked, sometimes...
Spilled crumbs.
Oh, sorry. Don't want to waste any.
Don't want to waste it.
Have my coffee with my mug that my wife gave me on our anniversary. Says, I will always want 5 more minutes with you. Love that. I remember that all the time I picked this up.
Like every live stream you didn't last night, but almost every live stream you have that cup with you somehow.
I do on Saturday. It's a morning. It's got coffee in it. So it's just what I do on a Saturday. I'm sitting out in the backyard this morning, just relaxing. So anyway, thank you so much for that. Shane, what? Shane.
That's what you missed.
Shane, thank you so much for the donation on top of that. I was thanking you for the memberships, but what about the donations? Listed by Mercules.
Shane right now is the top donator. So Shane is number 1.
Shane is up. Let me write that down, because you know I like to write that down.
I'm like still
appreciate you, Shane, so much.
I have it written down in the spreadsheet.
Twisted.
And on a.
It helps me feel better.
This morning to drink out of my one.
What?
Jake said he doesn't drink coffee, but he's tempted to drink out of his 1 out of 10 signed mug that he got from me.
We did 10 signed coffee mugs by Nick and I that were super popular, gone, sold to everybody, loved it. We should do that again sometime. We should do it for the summer. This has water in it, so I'm ready to drink some water to hydrate, because I need to hydrate.
I got my water too.
Sherry, great to see you. Just another bandito. Great to see you from last night too. Everybody waking up. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. As always. Ashley, good to see you. John, look at all the people in the room today. Got Beetlejuice in here. Poppy seed's not bad. Lemon is really good. Nick loves lemon. And I probably would go for that, actually.
I'm not really a fan of poppy seed.
You don't like poppy seed?
Not really.
Isn't that like a drug? Doesn't that come out as like a drug when you get tested?
I have no idea.
Anyway, like the stream. Thank you, Sherry, for that. Like the stream. Jake, great to see you. Thanks as always for being here and moderating and watching out and just kind of popping up great announcements. Appreciate you. Yes. Thank you, Albert. Me and you. Blueberry. Kevin, good to see you. Put bananas on my cereal. Oh, man, you're bringing me back. When I grew up, I put bananas on my cereal, my Frosted Flakes.
I used to eat
almost always on Frosted Flakes. Yeah, Nick's not a cereal eater. I love cereal.
I'm not sure why it's not letting you donate through there. It should.
I did my Streamlabs.
I don't know why it won't. It doesn't like. Maybe
Center. It has to be Chicago for sure. First stop. What that?
Trying to think of why it would. Why would the donate button be good
for live stream?
Like, yeah, won't let people.
I pushed on it.
No, so but it's for certain people. I don't know why that would be. I can't figure that out. I don't know why. For me, it can't donate. Sure.
What is it saying?
I don't know. I don't know why. I just clicked on it and it would let me.
I go through Chrome.
It might be an issue with what device.
Like it pops in on Chrome.
Yeah, you can donate through YouTube. But Virginia got it in there.
Let's see.
Yeah, Rylan, I got your song.
David, great to see you. Courtney, good to see you. Courtney's here. Ben. Ree is here. Oh, nachos. Come on, Ree. You know chips are my favorite. Nachos is going right along with that. Man. Virginia, great to see you. Matilda, good to see you in the house. As always, welcome from all over the world. Every single person. Twix is here. Goodness, this is an awesome group of people.
Definitely.
This is
Ashley,
a beautiful group of people.
Ashley, I think it might be it won't let you put in your information until you click donate.
Yeah, you have to do donate and then it'll ask you what you want to use.
So I'm not.
Re-gifted a membership to Albert just magically. Albert, see? I love this. What a community. Y'all are awesome. There goes something.
Somebody got it to work. Why are you?
Oh, goodness. What's with the timer in the corner, Nick? That's what Kat wants to know. We got pressure. I'm feeling pressure.
No pressure. That timer in the corner basically means that this is the time to donate. If you want to donate to get a song request, we're doing the top 8 donations. So, top 8. So there's a time to donate. Once the timer ends, Tom will start reacting to songs. And so once he starts reacting, like if he starts reacting to your song, you're good. Like you got it. But then we have, after he's done with the first one, we have 7 more, and then 6, and then 5. Like if more donations keep coming in, he only has that many left to do. So It's just kind of a time if you want to get your donation in now. It would be time. Seth donated again. I'm gonna add it to your total. That's what I'm gonna do.
So if you end up donating and you add more to it, it'll just total as one.
I'm just gonna
not
total
separate
it as one.
donations. Shout out here. Trev Reacts is here. Great guy. Was in the live stream last night. So nice. Join the supporters. Has a great channel. Shout out to Trev Reacts. Good to see you this morning, my friend. And go see his channel. Just flip over now and subscribe, or after this live stream. Trev Reacts, got great reactions. I go into his live streams, and he is a down-to-earth guy, listens to all kinds of different music, and is a channel that's growing and growing and growing. And I love seeing that. Like, I appreciated people who gave me encouragement when we started and everything was spinning and I didn't know what to do or how to handle things. And we had to learn a lot on the fly because sometimes in this reaction community, we don't really talk. And I kind of don't like that. I like community and I like family. Trev's that way. So go check out Trev. Great guy, great channel, and great reactions over there. Sherry will tell you. She is the one that introduced me to Trev Reacts.
Don't do that to me.
Just kidding. Anyway, great to have you here, Trev. Thanks for being here. Oh, goodness. Scoopy Droopy. Man, that is quite a name. It just stood out to me, Scoopy. Scoopy. Allow membership gifting in case anybody donates more memberships. And I think I might do that here in a minute. But I want to make sure everybody's allowed membership gifting. Oh, Long Sleeve Ricky's in the house. Man, when Long Sleeve Ricky's here, that's your favorite golfer, Ricky Fowler.
Love Ricky
I doubt
Fowler.
that's Ricky Fowler, but it's Long Sleeve Ricky.
It's not Ricky because he's actually on the first hole playing golf right now.
Oh, Players Championship. I'm Long Sleeve Tom, wearing my U of H. Look, University of Houston is playing basketball today at 2 p.m. in their conference tournament. #1 in the country. We're going to be watching them. I'll probably change to do reactions here in a minute.
Fire.
But go Cougs. Boom. Right there.
Rylan, it actually doesn't lie. Like, it's accurate. Obviously, Tom donated one first, and he's gonna be the top one because I doubt anybody's gonna donate more than
Well,
$263. But
recognize that wasn't a donation.
yeah.
That's
It's
accumulation of
just
all the donations. I screwed up before. Y'all didn't hear it before, but
yeah.
Streamlabs shut us down because I messed something up. They gave me all the money back, so I feel like I owe it to reaction therapy. It was like 15 different donations.
Yeah, a lot. So Rylan, if you start with the top, Gunboy Knight is now in first on Streamlabs. Rylan is second, but we had Shane who donated on YouTube who donated 50. So Shane
Gunblade
technically is
Knight.
first as of right now. Ashley just donated on YouTube.
So the people watching can't tell who's donated what, right?
Well, they can go to that link and they can see the top gifters.
Are you serious?
You can see the
I wanna
top
see
gifters
that.
on there. Go
I
to
want to
the
actually see
Streamlabs
that.
link.
I did not know you could see who they are.
Right. You're at the top.
I'm not even on there.
Orange
Oh, I
box.
see. Yeah. Hey, top tipper. That's from. What's your name? My nickname is Top Tipper.
Why would you go there?
Is that bad?
I don't know. I feel like somebody could make it bad though.
They're gonna make it bad. Remember last night when I was like wearing my NF hoodie and my hat low, like we're carrying weapons? Love that song, and I love that verse. Y'all, I've had a hard week. Somehow I've been seeing comments. Trev can relate to this. I've been seeing comments that are not nice, and sometimes I attach to those, and I need to just let those go because we do so many reactions in such a variety of places that whether it's rock and roll or rap or country or Christian or whatever, we got a bunch of stuff going on. And I think, Nick, people forget the fact that when I react to things, it's the very first time I'm hearing it. But I discovered something. I wasn't going to say it yesterday. Should I say it today? My controversial piece. I have discovered something I think is true, and it's not offensive to anyone, but I think I figured it out.
Uh-oh.
I don't even know if I should say it because it could stir up things with people.
Nobody's watching this. Nobody cares.
Nobody. That makes me feel so good.
No, I'm saying like nobody cares enough to like make it like a huge deal.
I get it. That's funny. Anyway, let me say it before the time runs out because the time's going to run out. So I've figured out, now this is a mental health professional talking. Like I've done this for a long time. And one thing I tell people, I know personalities, I know relationships, I know patterns of behavior, I know kind of where people are coming from. I'm not psychic, it's not any of that. It's just understanding human behavior. Anyway, with the community of Ren, this is something that hasn't happened with any other community. Somehow, like I get comments that are great and supportive and like, thanks for that. That was great. Loved it. And I don't need to love it. It's just like, wow, okay. Thanks for the reaction or whatever. I've gotten more negative comments in a really strong way from the Ren community than anywhere. And I believe it's because of two things. I believe it's number one, because he has had such negative experience with the mental health field that a lot of his music relates to his life and what he's been through. So that naturally attracts people who have also had negative experiences with the mental health field. And I, as a mental health professional coming in, get the backlash of that, I believe. Number two, I think it's because the community that follows Ren relates so closely to him that if somebody like me doesn't get it and I come in as a professional that's trying to like analyze a little bit of the lyrics and doing my best, not perfect, that anything I do gets perceived as an inconsiderate, not caring, arrogant kind of mental health professional. And I get very direct statements. So those two reasons, I think I've hit on it with the Ren. I've had tons of negative comments from people for a whole year now, and I can deal with all those, but this one is very unique. And I think I've stumbled onto that whenever I do a reaction to Ren, because I'm in the mental health field, I get a different reaction. And I want people to know I'm literally listening to this for the first time. I'm not going to get all the dynamics. It's hard for me to understand sometimes, but I'm welcome to learn. But here's what I want to say lastly, Nick. I'm fascinated how people who hate my reaction. Take the time to watch number one, and number two, take the time to write a comment down. Because I always say the best way to deal with a restaurant that serves terrible food or bad service is don't go back to the restaurant.
Amen.
But man, some people want to stir up the pot. That's my piece.
Under a minute.
Oh my gosh. I got to get ready. Thank you, Virginia. Appreciate it. And man, let me tell you, words of affirmation are like my key love language. So I love hearing words of encouragement as much as I hate hearing words of insult, kind of. Like it goes either way. When words of affirmation are your love language, it's like you hear the good ones, it's like, yes. You hear the bad ones, it's, and it just takes you up and takes you down. Happens all the time.
Jacob, this is you can either donate through Super Chat or donate through the first link in the description or Streamlabs. It's the top 8 donators right now. We've had more than 8 people donate. So as of right now, yeah. I don't know what I'm saying. But you can still donate after this timer is just ended. Tom is doing something. But you can still YouTube and Streamlabs both don't work for you. That sucks.
Man, what is happening?
So the timer is over. You can still donate, but Tom's gonna start reactions now. So we're gonna go ahead and start. Definitely still donate though. We have a donation goal where I will give memberships away if we hit it. So all of that.
I love it.
Jazz.
Rylan, this isn't real therapy, just Tom break. Man, I love this. Y'all are great. Andrew, thanks so much. Y'all can relate. I know you can. Trev can relate as a reactor. Like, we're doing the best we can. We're trying to just be a community. I want reaction channels to like be friends and like get along with each other. Like, I believe loaves and fishes, man, in the Bible, when they talk about, you know, feed a man a fish, feed him for a day, teach him how to fish, feed him for a lifetime. I believe in that because I want people, there's plenty out there. I love the Rick Warren comment I heard years ago that was leaders create more leaders and wannabes create more followers. Wannabes just create more followers. If you just want attention, you just want likes, you just want followers, you're just going to create more followers that come along with you to build you up. But if you want, if you're a leader, you're going to create more leaders. You're going to build other people up and encourage other people. So we should all be a community. There's plenty of people to subscribe to channels. There's plenty of people to get along. I don't follow all reactors, but I do watch different reactors, and I appreciate the genuine reactors, the people who I want to hang out with and sit and you know, have a meal with and have a conversation with. That's what I appreciate. But sometimes I think it's kind of that kill or be killed, or that there's only so many pieces of the pie out there, and if you take one, then that's one less for me mentality. It's a scarcity mentality, like Stephen Covey used to talk about, rather than the abundance mentality. Abundance mentality is like, there's plenty out there. I can get plenty. Just because Nick gets this much doesn't mean I lose. We can actually all get much if we really work at it and try hard. So I appreciate y'all's comments and support. And I appreciate y'all's criticism. Man, tell me, 21 Pilots, that following has been as tough on me as ever. They're not mean. They haven't been mean. They're just tough. Like, you got more to learn, man. And I do have more to learn. Don't forget, Suicide Boys tier on Patreon, also, by the way, Nick, is growing day by day.
Yes,
please go check it out. You're going to get a reaction to a Suicide Boys song every single week. $10 tier. And it's 15% off if you do an entire year on Patreon, by the way. And Patreon, Nick, as a 7-day free trial.
I was not listening.
7-day free trial on Patreon. Any tier you pick, you can sign up for. You get 7 days to try it. And if you like it, stay. If you don't. But that Suicide Boys tier, Nick is going to take polls from you to see what you want to hear. And he's going to take polls from you to see what songs you want to release to YouTube, to the public. Because not every song on there is going to go out necessarily to the public. It's specific to that tier. So go check out the Suicide Boys tier. It is worth doing. 15% off for an entire year if you buy it ahead of time. Just saying. Just saying. I am so ready. Lighting okay? What's wrong? What's happening? We did what better? Let me get my thing on.
Getting his thing on. I don't know what that means exactly. He just hit his foot against something. I'm sure he's in pain right now. I was joking. I'm actually gonna move this a little bit more because I don't like being halfway. Like I hate during reactions when I'm like getting like my shoulder in the screen. It's awkward. Thing that moved probably didn't anything. YouTube app just crashed and destroyed your phone. That's not good. Y'all, you can still donate. Definitely still donate. If you get up there, like right now, you know, if you're in that, you know, $40 range, you would go like next. So letting you know about that.
Going next.
Like that's where
Who
we're
wants
at
to
right
go
now.
next?
We have multiple people with around $25 to $30 donations, but if you get to that, you know, $35, $40 donation,
Yeah, you can check the Streamlabs thing and see.
You're pretty far up
It's
there.
kind of cool. I didn't know you could hit that link and see who's there and where it stands to be able to get in.
Yeah.
Ah. Yep. Agree, Virginia. You can subscribe to more channels. I like genuine people. I like people who are just real. And look, man, part of me says I didn't sign up for this in the beginning. We were just having a blast, having fun, and then I meet y'all. And I've met more good people through reaction therapy, honestly, Nick, than I do in my regular life.
So I gotta tell Rylan this because I didn't make this very clear. But with donations, how it works is I'm not going to put like you can give for a wheel spin, but if your song like Rylan already donated a certain amount. So if you donate a certain amount, I'm not gonna just put another donation towards a wheel spin. I'm gonna add it to what you previously had until your request is reacted to.
Yes.
So like after your request gets reacted to, then I will put whatever you have on for the wheel spin.
There
But
we
for right now, I'm just going to add it to what you had so you go quicker, I guess, if that makes sense. So hopefully that is clear now. But we'll see.
I love seeing all this. Sherry's so right with 21 Pilots. Like, I'm the most loyal fan. Love 21 Pilots. Love everything they do. Never knew them before reaction therapy. I mean, I knew them, but never really listened. And still don't know diddly. Like, doing my best. We're on Scaled and Icy now, by the way. And I'm hoping they come out with an album sometime soon.
Okay, so we actually have somebody who overtook
Let's go.
number one, so I got to put a different one in there.
You want to write it down?
Started
or you want to put it in?
You can look it up. Yeah, just go to a different new tab. It's Truce by Nathan Ncanga. I don't know how you say that last name. So that overtook Seth, who did it. Just has given like 4 different donations, but it's added up to the highest donation. That is number 1. Gotta actually add.
Do they want the regular song or the lyric song?
See if did you ever? Seth, if you're in here, let me know as quickly as you can.
Like to do that.
Okay.
So we'll do those two. Start.
Just start, yeah.
Whose are those for?
Seth is first one. Bruce. Shane is second with. Somebody jumps them though. Once we start our first one, if somebody donates, you know, over 50, then they would.
This is like March Madness, man.
Somebody
comes in, an underdog comes in and jumps over the top. They go right to the front of the line. Oh my gosh, that's good. It's like a horse race or something. It goes on. I love this.
Yeah, how it works.
Ashley's tried everything. We need to give Ashley a break. She couldn't get the dang wheel spin last night. Ashley needs a break. Ashley's talking about taking off time from work to listen to the member live stream. Come on, we gotta help Ashley out.
Seth said whatever is cool. Quick video.
Okay. Am I ready?
Get
the sleep out of my eye.
You gotta know if you're ready. Oh my gosh, Shane, are you seriously doing this?
Okay.
Shane just donated 20, so do we put him first? You hadn't started yet.
You got to tell me. I've got Seth and Shane here. Those two.
Okay. Well, do Shane and start now.
Twisted. Man, first up to bat. Let's do it. Oh, man, we got some dang jelly roll here. Holy cow. Got things happening.
Okay, you started, right?
Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Reaction Therapy. I'm your resident psychotherapist, Tom Stevens, here to break down lyrics to a request from Shane. Shane, you have requested Twisted by Mercules and Man Jelly Roll. I can't wait to hear this. You know our mission, spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. And this is what we're going to do. You want more Reaction Therapy? Go to Patreon, go to YouTube, and please subscribe to our podcast channel, Reaction Therapy Podcast. Without further ado, I love it. Mercules and Jelly Roll, Twisted.
I've been sick to my stomach, so I'm drinking to numb it. But I don't think this'll cut it. Why do I feel so disgusted?
Man, this person's not feeling good about themselves. It's kind of that, I wonder what twisted would mean. It's that piece of like, I'm looking in the mirror and I realize I'm doing a lot of things I don't like about myself.
Why do I feel so disgusted? 'Cause I don't know why I still feel like this. I feel like shit. I close my eyes and jump right off the bridge. That's when it hit.
Oh,
I know that I should stop and call it quits. I'm fucking sick and twisted. They say I'm fucked in the head. Mossberg pump in a trunk full of lead. Crazy white boy rolling blunts in the shed with a knife by the pillow when I'm tucked in the bed. They looking at me crazy, is it something I said? You don't want to know me when I run out of meds. Where I'm from, we only run from the feds. Cause ever since a youngin', it's been us first them. So I've been trying to pick up all the pieces, but all I do is drink till I can't see shit. So I'll keep pouring liquor with my demons. And if you keep talking shit, you'll need your teeth fixed. I've been sick to my stomach, so I'm drinking to numb it.
You know, I'm smiling. And y'all, please hear me. Like, I'm not smiling because this is awesome, like this story. I'm smiling because I like the beat. These are two dudes I don't think I would want to mess with. That looks like a really younger, like kind of refined Jelly Roll there. And Mercules, like these two guys, and he's like, man, you keep talking stuff, you're going to need to get your teeth fixed. I would not talk to them. I wouldn't do that at all. But laying out the story, and the reason I'm smiling is because I love the beat and their voices, hearing them kind of, it's like their real story, I feel like they're telling. And it's been a mess, and I'm drinking too much. I'm living the wrong way. You know, that's what they say when people enter 12-step programs for rehab a lot of times, or help, is I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Common motto there. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. You're just sick. Your body hurts. Your brain hurts. You're scrambled, twisted around with your thoughts. And all you can do is feel guilty and a lot of shame from using over and over, and your life being in the pits. And then to be able to help yourself feel better, you got to drink and use again to be able to get that high, to get some good feeling. And it's a vicious cycle.
But I don't think this will cut it. Why do I feel so disgusted? And I don't know why I still feel like this. I feel like shit. I close my eyes and jump right off the bridge. That's when it hit.
Oh.
I know that I should probably call it quits. I'm fucking sick.
Yeah, Jelly Roll murder. Lord forgive me cause you know me, so you know that I'm a sinner. My nose is still runny cause I've been on a bender. It's been
I got Jelly Roll coming straight up with it. Oh man, I love how he says like Jelly Roll Mert. Love that. Twisted, man. These two have a story to tell. Listen to Jelly Roll come in.
I'm a sinner. My nose is still runny cause I've been on a bender. It's been snowy like the winter. White lines like the highway. Vibrating, eyes wide, higher than the skyscraper. You know me, I'm just numbing my pain.
Yep.
Any day I'll fuck around and jump in front of a train. I'm twisted and sick. Shit, I need rehabilitation. I don't know if I can make it. I really feel complacent. These uppers and downers just have a downside. Lord knows I'll fuck around and have a downslide.
Yep.
I can't even describe the pain I'm trying to cover up. I might fuck around and cut the cord before I bungee jump.
I've been sick to my stomach, so I'm drinking to numb it. But I don't think this will cut it. Why do I feel so disgusted?
I love this song. I really do. I never would have listened to this probably. Man, thanks so much, Shane. I really can relate because my daily work with clients at my office is this. So many of them come in and they are on something or using something or experiencing something. It doesn't have to be a drug or even drinking. It can be life. It could be, toxic relationships, all kinds of different addictions, all kinds of stress, anxiety, PTSD, stuff that's happened that makes them act out. And he talks about cutting the bungee cord, man. You're going to go bungee jumping. You cut the cord before you jump. That's wanting to just kind of do everything in. But look, the uppers and downers only have a downside. Like in the end, when you see it, those coping skills are not helpful. They are only masking something, band-aiding something. Oh, and he says it so well when he says the pain, he's just trying to cover up. So we're just trying to get rid of the immediate pain. And sometimes people feel like there's no other way to do it. Getting help will do it. Getting good therapy will do it. I promise you. It's not going to fix all your problems in life because they keep coming at you, bills and life and stuff. But how to deal with them can get help. And so a lot of times people in this position feel so alone that the only way that they know how to cope is to use something or escape. And that could be a drug, that could be a drink, that could be any kind of other addiction or relationship. That could be workaholism. It could be so many different things. And just pay attention to that because they're describing the coping skills and I think they're saying, this is not good. I need to stop, but I can't.
Why do I feel so disgusted? And I don't know why I still feel like this. I feel like shit. I close my eyes and jump right off the bridge. That's when it hit. I know that I should probably call it quits. I'm fucking sick and twisted.
Oh, Shane, thank you so much for the request. Mercules and Jelly Roll Twisted, very good for the mental health field because this describes what so many people go through. And I'm telling you, you can't get out of situations like this on your own. You have to be able to have a community. You have to be able to have a fellowship. You have to be able to have good mental health, like treatment plan and path to be able to go down. And like they said, rehabilitation, like I've got to get to a place where, because when you get that scrambled, your brain is the one that keeps you scrambled. You've got to get an outside brain that has more of a steering current to be able to help you. Remember though, this isn't real therapy, just Tom breaking down lyrics to music. If you want professional help, check the link in the description. Go to our Discord server. Leave us your comments, feedback, insight. If you want more, if you want more reaction therapy like I need at this point, go to Patreon or YouTube. There are memberships there to help. And we even have a podcast channel. Go check that out. Mental health awareness. Mental health matters. Let's spread it to the world. Thanks for being here. We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy. Just babbling all over myself there. It's no big deal. I don't mind making a fool of myself. Next up.
So Tom,
Seth.
You don't have to do intros.
That last one's fire, man. I kind of like that one.
Okay, well, you
Okay.
don't have to do intros.
Okay.
That's
Yes,
still
boss.
Next. That is next. This is
Seth.
number 2. And so after this, there are...
Seth, thank you so much for being a part of the live stream, for being a part of Reaction Therapy. You know our mission, mental health awareness. But Seth, you have picked Truce by Nathan Zanga. I'm assuming the N is silent. Seth, thanks so much for the request and me being able to listen to some music I had not listened to before. In fact, I'm going to pull this up here so that I can make sure that I listen to it. What is it? Truce? Nathan Bierstein? Kidding. You know I had to say that. Lyrics. I love the lyrics. It's the only way I can deal with mental health in this whole thing. All right, here we go, Seth. It's all yours, my friend. Let's do this. Without further ado, Truce, Nathan Zanga.
Need a bit of love, need a little trust, need some love, lot of love right now. There's been pain from the start, lot of pain in my heart. Need a change, but I don't know how. I need a bit of love, need a little trust, need some love, lot of love right now. There's been pain from the start, lot of pain in my heart. Need a change, but I don't know how.
That's so good. Like, you know what I love about this? We get to listen to music I never would listen to before. And these requests are just from all over the place. So I'm getting like tons of different genres and people and artists. And this describes somebody who's almost like writing in a journal saying, I'm stuck. Life's not going where I want it to go. Things have not worked out at all. I need some love. I need a steering current, like I've said. There's a lot of pain going on. And this last line, I need to change, but I don't know how. This is what so many people go through. Change is possible, but so often people sit there and like, why can't I change? Because you don't have all the tools in the toolbox. I can't go fix my car because I don't have the tools that and know-how to be able to fix it. But somebody, a friend of mine could, because they know a lot about it. That's what you want to do with mental health.
R.I.P. to Nathan. Sadly, he was taken by an officer who got the word that something had been taken by a darker male, the only way that they depict him. Came up to Nate to accusate because he fit a description. No, sir, I got my receipt right here. Reached in his pocket, that's a gun. Cops at 6 shots flare. Down goes Nate, wrong place at the wrong time. Holding on tape, but the cop never did time. R.I.P. Officer Mason. It's so sad that he was taken. His family loved him, known to do his job amazing. Till a nigga who was fed up grabbed his 9 and started waiting to shoot at first sight of a badge. And a man who was Caucasian. Damn, when did we get like this? Seems like every day we add a few more names to the list. The innocent don't stay alive, the children are desensitized. And to be honest, I'm scared I'm the next one that they'll hit. I need a bit of love, need a little trust, need some love, lot of love right now. There's been pain from the start, lot of pain in my heart. Need a change, but I don't know how. I need a bit of love, need a little trust, need some love, lot of love right now. There's been pain from the start, lot of pain in my heart. Need a change, but I don't know how.
That's interesting, isn't it? How he gave both perspectives. Number one, of an officer shooting somebody who's innocent. Number two, of somebody else shooting an officer that was innocent. Like both sides of the story. Like, when are we going to stop this? Like, when are we going to do something that actually supports and cares for each other instead of attacking and taking each other down? Too much pain. And the children get desensitized. That was a good statement too. That especially children who grow up around this, they get desensitized to that's what it is. It's almost like you go in stores today and people are stealing stuff and like they can kind of steal whatever up to a certain amount or whatever. And I've been there. I've seen people just go in, take stuff, they're running out the door. It's like we're desensitized to it now. We just kind of, oh, well, that is what it is. Not okay.
Seems like every little difference is a dividend. Whether the person that they love, who they praise, or their sin. I know I'm different, but they said we're all one and the same. But why my difference come with all of this pain? Tired of all of this pain. Time to put this to rest. If we're all one and the same, I think it's time to accept. They always talking about the future is near. Nah, man, the future is here. How the hell are we still living in fear? It's like we fear them, cause they fear us. And we'll hate them, and they'll hurt us. And we'll hurt us, and we'll hurt them. Then the fear, the hate, the hurt, it starts all over again. Here's a bit of love, here's a little trust. Here's some love, lot of love right now. Can't take the pain in my heart, need some change in my heart. Gonna change and it starts right now. So here's a bit of love, here's a little trust. Here's some love, lot of love right now. Can't take the pain in my heart, need some change in my heart. Gonna change and it starts right now.
Yeah.
There's no way that we'll grow. And hate is just the fear of what we don't know. If we get to know each other as brothers, see what we've missed, then I'll be empathetic simply for the fact you exist. I'll give love, empathy because you exist. I'll give love, regardless of what the circumstance is. I'll give love. No more living in fear. I'm giving love for as long as I'm here. Cause if there's hate, there's no way that we'll grow. And hate is just the fear of what we don't know. If we get to know each other as brothers, see what we've missed, then I'll be...
Notice how I said love is the key. Loving each other. He's got love and he's got hate here. And hate is so born out of fear, right? But love is actually a gesture. That's just a feeling. That's something we do with people to show them how we feel. And you can totally disagree with somebody and still love them.
Empathetic simply for the fact you exist, or give love. Empathy because you exist, or give love. Regardless of what the circumstance is, or give love. I'm done living in fear. I'm giving love for as long as I'm here. And I say, give a little love, give a little love, give some love, that love right now. No more pain in my heart, but the same in my heart. Stop the chain of the change right now. Give a little love, give a little love, give some love, that love right now. No more pain in my heart, but the same in my heart. Stop the chain of the change right now.
I love that part. Start the chain of the change right now. Just start the chain of the change, like a little bit, a chain of like, we're going to do it a little bit different. We're going to love a little bit more, and it will be infectious.
Give a little love, give a little love, give some love, that love right now. No more pain in my heart, but the same in my heart. Stop the chain of the change right now. Give a little love, give a little love, give some love, that love right now. No more pain in my heart, but the same in my heart. Stop the chain of the change right now.
You know what's interesting about that? Truth by Nathan Zonga. Truce. Sorry, not Truth. Truce by Nathan Zonga. Seth, thank you so much for that request that I wouldn't have been able to hear again. A different type of genre a little bit. That really worked with the simplicity of the music. I don't know a lot about music, but just hearing the basic melody in the background that kind of just helped the flow, the same flow throughout. In that basic story, we've got to learn to love each other. There's plenty of fingers to point in our world of things that are going wrong. But if all we do is point fingers and talk about other people, we're not, you know how they say you point a finger at somebody, there's three fingers pointing back at you. Like, look at what's going on with us first, I think is really important. So really cool. Thanks so much. Appreciate you. That was really cool. Truce. So we got Seth and Shane ready for the next. Fire away. I'm ready. Ready for the next thing. Ready for, it's so funny. I look at the request. Daniel. See, first thing I see is Daniel. Daniel, you. One day I'm going to meet Daniel in person.
Okay,
Oh,
so Ted Mountain, I wanted to let you know that just because it says 7th on Streamlabs, people have donated through YouTube also, so you're gonna have to take that in consideration.
You got double things going on
I have
here.
I have it right now for
Rylan.
right now for Ted Mountain. Where are you?
Oh, it's a lot to keep up with here.
Right now, Ted Mountain is number 10. 10th right now. So right now, Ted Mountain would go on the wheel.
Ashley, you're right. That song was very calming. So y'all heard Nick? Ted Mountain would go on the wheel.
I'm going to say Gunblade Knight and Ted Mountain are both out as of right now. Both go on the wheel.
So maybe Nick, I don't know how you let people know where everything stands because there's no leaderboard to really look at this point.
Do people want me to like keep updating? Because I asked it and nobody really responded. Ashley said no, so nobody takes her spot. But
That's
so
funny.
Shane
Ashley.
So Shane obviously did the twisted one, and then Shane just donated $70, so he gets another one.
Shane
right
again?
So
I'm just not even writing anything down anymore.
Shane has given $140.
Shane. So kind, Shane. Thank you. So everybody, thank you so much. Ree's got the nachos in the house. Ree, I wish you could post a picture of those because that sounds so good to me right now. My blueberry muffin, forget it. I'm not even touching any more of it because I'm moving on to nachos after this. I love nachos. Ask anybody who knows me. Oh, how many is it for the wheel? Eveline says. No one take my spot. Ashley says, please don't take Ashley's spot.
For the wheel, it's a $5 minimum.
Kenzie, good to see you. Thanks for showing up here. Hello, hello.
So as of right now, if y'all want to know, Ashley is still on the wheel. Hold on.
Man, Virginia, PB&J and
Whenever I hear that sound, it's like
Salt and
PTSD.
sweet.
I get like
salt and sweet. Very good. Those of you here for the first time, it is a donation live stream. The top 8 donations will get reacted to right here, right now, and the bottom 2 will get on a wheel that we will spin, and magically you might get picked.
Yeah.
To be able to get on your reaction heard today.
Ted Mountain, you were still in 9th, so you were still out. What I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna say who donated what, but I am gonna say what the amount is that's in 8th place. That'll help people. That'll help people know where it's at.
That's
so right now, 8th place is $39.98. That's a very weird number, but
that's the last
that
place.
Is in last right now. Yeah. We have multiple. We have 2 people at 40, 1 at 45, 1 at 50, and then this next one.
Eveline. I just like saying people's names, y'all. Forgive me.
Okay, you can go ahead.
You ready for it? Okay. Ready for it? Who is this?
This is Shane with the $70.
Shane again. Shane. I'm going to get it on here. I realized that last one I did not need that because it was a lyric version. Oh my gosh. What happened?
I probably couldn't hear that, but don't you hate that when you're typing and all of a sudden your keys are like so loud? I don't know why that even happened. I don't know. $39.98 is right now in is 8th place, and 35 is where you're at, Ted.
So they're basically $40 in last place. You got to go above that to have any shot.
We have 2 people at 40 and 1 person at $39.98. Those are, 6, 7, 8.
So Shane, appreciate you as always. Thank you so much for being here today and being a part of this and just having fun with us, hanging out. We get to hear Haystack. So what? Can't wait for it. Without further ado, Oh, what? Sounds like my teenager.
Yeah. This for all my people that grew up being told that they would be dead in the penitentiary by the time they were grown.
Oh.
And then you wonder why they got depression, self-esteem, and anxiety issues.
Yep. Facts.
After so long, you start to believe it. I recall everything I was told. Boy, you never lived to be 18 years old. Dead or incarcerated just like those people who wander down similar roads. Leaving out the house, you say, please don't go. Granny, why you stay trying to save my soul? If death is my destiny, like you had said to me, let me get busy before he gets the best of me. Don't you know bullets don't have no brain? And a lot of youngers don't have no aim. Am I living or dying? Somebody please explain. Go understand, because I'm going insane. I'm strapped up cause he is, shiesty cause she is. Meanwhile, dude who teach chemistry is in his office with a kid doing shit I get expelled for, which makes me wonder why people go to jail for. If I did die young, so nobody expected me to ever grow up. Grandmama lectured me, you better grow up, but there was no telling me I wasn't grown up. Even if I did die young, so nobody expected me to ever grow up. Grandmama lectured me, you better grow up, but there was no telling me I wasn't grown up.
Y'all, this is so good because first of all, seeing him in a suit there, all dressed up, it's like, man, look, don't judge a book by its cover. Like, people can come from a certain place, have a certain background, have a certain family, have a certain situations they've been in. We don't need to automatically judge them as like writing them off. And it drives me nuts when I see people who get a message sent to them early in life that this is just where you're going to end up. Because why do bullies become bullies? Because they're told over and over that that's who they are. And I want people to understand that when we tell young children, this is just who you're going to be, we are imprinting and tattooing an identity on them. We want to be able to open that up. I saw a great talk once. Gosh, I can't remember her name. She was an educator. She's passed away since. But she was talking about a class she had, and she had this student that, it was on a TED Talk, she had this student that very poor, intellectually like challenged group of students. And she said this one student got 2 out of 20 right And so she put +2 on the paper, and instead of like the actual grade, or instead of -18. And the student came up and the student said, "So is this an F?" And she said, "Yes." And she said, "Why did you put +2?" She said, "Because you got 2 right. And it means you're on the road. You're getting there. We can work on getting more." So we have to be able to give children hope and possibility and people to look up to, y'all. Mentoring.
I'm a kid peeping injustice, y'all let slide, but you're so quick to point out mine. That's what made me draw that line, blinded by my own design. I'm doing fine. No, I'm not, I'm doing bad, but I'm so afraid to talk. Y'all got shit going on, I don't wanna bother y'all. Paws cut from a different cloth, never be the man he was. Thought I was slow, I turned out to be a genius. And I return like eat my peanuts, let our bank statements be the difference between us. If I seem distant, bitch, I'm 30 something. I was supposed to been done, been a murder victim. My grandpa prayed till his knees gave way. If you can't save me, God, please save Jason. The way I went in, that's the only explanation. I know some bad dudes, enough to know I ain't. Even if I did die young, so nobody expects
Listen to that. I know some bad dudes. I know some bad dudes, enough to know I'm not one.
me to ever grow up. Grandmama lectured me, you better grow up. But there was no telling me I wasn't grown up. Even if I did die young, so nobody expected me to ever grow up. Grandmama lectured me, you better grow up. But there was no telling me I wasn't grown up. I was confused, and you can hear it in my rhetoric. In retrospect, I never should have made it back. I wrote my senator and never got a letter back. My friend Chris got killed for a Cadillac. My man Mike died for a powder pack. So understand why I could think that I was next. Under attack, guns and crack, or the motherfucking police shoot us in the back. And they think it only happens to black, and refuse to believe it almost happened to Stack. Stabbed in the back, blood beating through a heart filled with crack. Soldiered up, fought through that. Injuries, a lot of players don't walk off. I walked off, cause I ain't the type to walk off. If we family, you supposed to love me when I'm wrong. Be a man and represent me when I'm gone. Stones in the foundation get looked over, but without them, the whole damn house fall over. This is for
I love that line that says, "If you're family, you're supposed to love me when I'm wrong." That is very true. You know, not to agree with behaviors, not to, say it's fine, don't worry about it, but to love somebody no matter what, even when they're wrong.
the foundation get looked over, but without them, the whole damn house fall over. This is for the rocks that exist beneath me, the block which gave me a pass to be me. BBs are baby bullets, babies are in training. My people were banging before they called it banging. Just chilling, hanging, words exchange. One thing led to another, all I heard was even if I did die young, so nobody expected me to ever grow up. Grandmama lectured me, you better grow up. But there was no telling me I wasn't grown up. Even if I did die young, so nobody expected me to ever grow up. Grandmama lectured me, you better grow up. But there was no telling me I wasn't grown up.
Yep. Haystack looks like a cool dude, man. Haystack's somebody I want to talk to. Like, just the rawness and the story of, like, let me tell you where I come from and where I see myself. He's a guy I feel like saw his own vision without getting it from other people all the time, because he got beaten down so much in terms of, like, you're not going to do it, you're not going to make it, you're not going to be there, you're not good enough, you don't have it. But you've got to have this inner vision of, like, who you want to be. That's so cool. I need to go in and check more Haystack and see where Haystack travels or performs. I don't know where he's from or if he does travel and perform, but that was pretty cool. I like people who have a story and try to talk about their story and their life experience in terms of overcoming, in terms of making something out of nothing, and being able to have a vision, because that inspires young people to become more. Mentoring is a big thing to me. And he seems like he'd be a pretty cool mentor for sure, man. Shane, thanks so much. Appreciate you as always. Wow. Very nice. Very cool song. Haystack, so what? We got to keep these babies coming. Love this. Nick, you want to type the next one in? There's a battle. We'll let Nick talk. I'll take a quick break.
There's a battle right now. I got to pull up the next one. But people are crazy with their add-ons and stuff. It's making me work, but I'm getting it. Trust me, I'm getting it. So how this works, guys, if y'all know you can't see me probably right now, but hopefully you can hear me. How it works is like right now we have a couple ties, and so what I'm doing with ties is whoever got to that amount first. Like somebody could have donated like really early on in the stream, but if whoever got to the highest amount first is who I'm putting first. So as of right now, Rylan is at $61 and Ted Mountain is at 60 because Rylan just gave one. So Rylan as of this moment would go first. So I'm gonna pull it up, but if Tom hasn't started talking yet, then somebody else could jump him. But right now I'm gonna type it in. So I'm gonna talk in Tom's mic while I do this. Back. Okay, now he's back. So I'm gonna stop talking now.
Ree, you got to tell me how those nachos are. I'm kind of keep thinking about those because, you know, I'm a huge fan. I guess I'm just thinking about food. That's me. I hope everybody's having a good time. I am loving this time to just get to chat, to listen to music that's totally different than what I would listen to normally, and that y'all are picking. Like, it is so cool to hear what y'all are picking out there. And I keep hearing that sound,
Yeah,
y'all.
I know, it's annoying for me because then I have to like.
It's never annoying for me.
I have to. Well, it's not
I don't
annoying.
think Nick actually means it's
I
annoying.
don't mean it's annoying, but now I gotta add in because Ashley just took the lead, so now I gotta add her to.
Yeah, y'all got to understand something about Nick. He is very structured, ordered, spreadsheet oriented. So when people throw things from all directions at him, it throws the balance out of whack. So when he says annoyed, he means it's just more for me to deal with. But he does love it because he loves competition. And when he said battle, I knew immediately that he is loving whatever's going on. I'm not a part of it because I don't get to hear. But every time I hear that, I could see Nick saying, okay, so-and-so is taking the lead. Whoa, it's like basketball, right?
It's back and
Jump
forth.
shot, three-pointer, good. They take the lead by one. Yeah, I would love to be just an announcer. But I want to meet at a Waffle House sometime with y'all. Can we do that? Just a little breakfast? Anybody? Man, I think I'm going to pitch in towards Ashley.
People have pitched in a lot towards Ashley. Man.
Really?
And now Ryland's getting a push.
Is Ashley secure now?
I wouldn't say anybody's
Nobody's
secure, right now.
Nick says.
With the way people are going, nobody is secure.
Nobody is secure.
Now, I would say that...
Who can I go to? Is this in here? Do we have two or just one?
Hold on. Once I get back up, I'm going to...
I'd like to do two just so I could kind of...
I'll have you type it in. So right now, okay, as of now, I haven't heard the thing often. Okay, so right now, what do you have pulled up there? Beartooth?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is right now in the lead. Next would be... if you want to type it in. Tom.
Yes, I do.
It is Look at Those Eyes.
What my wife says to me. Actually, I say that.
Look at Those Eyes by Alex. Alex is... Hold on. Changes. That's not going to be... Wait, no. That is that. Hold on. That. So that one you just typed in.
I love the little donations that come in back and forth because it changes it constantly.
An unbelievable amount of support for her.
I want to get in on this. I feel like I'm left out.
Gosh, y'all are crazy. See,
this is
what the people.
Otherwise, we're going to be here all day.
This is what the people are so good about. Is like
Our community's
for
fire
like
crazy
spreading
good.
the love, man.
Y'all spread love like no other. I've got 2. One more? No. More? Or are we waiting?
Good.
So Beartooth first?
No. Look at those eyes.
Look at those eyes.
Look at those eyes is the highest amount of.
Look at
Love
those
right
eyes. They're so beautiful. Look at those eyes. Man, I should bring my guitar in here and play, even though I'm terrible at it, but I still try. I'm trying to stay encouraging of myself. Okay, who are these for? Look at those eyes.
That's Ashley, and she has gotten so much, so
Ashley!
many donations. Crazy. The song is probably really good if
Everybody's supporting Ashley. Ashley may get 2 requests today. You never know. Okay. Who's next? Who's
Rylan right now is
Alex
next
Johnson?
after that. Rylan is Beartooth.
Beartooth. Got it. Here we
Look
go.
at those eyes is by Alex.
Oh, I love it. Ashley, don't you love the support? Isn't it great? Ashley, first of all, thank you for your patience. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for you being so just such a great sport in terms of not getting seen or heard last night in the end. And today, everybody rallies around you to bring you to the top. I am in love with this family so much. Y'all are so supportive. I just want to be a part of doing that same thing for you and with you. But Ashley, you have chosen Alex Johnson. Look at those eyes. And I can't wait for this. Without further ado, let's do it. This is what today's all about. Alex Johnson, look at those eyes.
Oh my, look at those eyes. Look at the trouble that they hide inside. I see the flicker of a pain on their eyes. Oh my, look at those eyes.
Oh,
Maybe
yes.
they're like mine. Things I wish I did not see. I push away all the dirt and debris. But what'll be left of me?
Oh, yes.
No.
Really like that. The voice is powerful. Very good voice, Alex Johnson. I really like that. I'm not a voice coach. I'm not a music connoisseur. I don't know, but I do know lyrics. And when I see those eyes, I really believe this. Like sometimes I can see people and the eyes can cover something up. They can show something different. But also when you look into somebody's eyes, sometimes you can see the pain, the hurt, the things they're covering up. And especially her trying to push away all the dirt and debris. Wow, very interesting.
Oh, tell me it's not so. That people will come and they'll go. We push away all the love that we know. No, tell me it's not so. In the eye.
So interesting. I was wondering why she pulled out those cans when she got into that studio. And then this little girl goes in looking for food. Her house doesn't have much food in it. It's so sad. And she finds this can. Maybe y'all don't remember that. When I grew up, we did exactly what she's doing. This is what we did. We had a can with strings and we would try to talk to each other room to room, no joke. And we put cans on the wall to try to talk through the wall. Not even sure that's actually workable.
Of a storm, you're changing form. You feel the pull of the time ticking by. Oh my, look at these times. But look at who's right beside you. When you're alone, barely holding on. You leave your worries behind you. You're not alone in the dark. But look at who's right beside you. You're looking back thinking, oh my God, that somebody's never left you. You're not alone in the dark. You're not alone in the dark.
This is the coolest thing amidst the chaos. This girl who doesn't have food in her house, this boy who's got parents who are fighting, he's hiding under the table. This little can with a string comes along. It's like, don't forget, you're not alone. You are not in this all by yourself. There is always help. And I always say that either as a mental health professional that to reach out for help, as a mentor, as somebody who's in your class or in your life or at your work, or there are people that reaction therapy community and Discord server, that people that will listen to you and be there and support you. This is such an encouraging song.
Not alone in the dark. You're not alone in the dark. Oh my, look at these skies. Look at the trouble that they have inside. See the flicker of the pain on the rise. Oh my, look at these skies. Something like a lullaby.
I love how she's singing into them. She's in that studio singing, and it's first it's the eyes, then it's the skies. That she's giving that voice to them of encouragement, of love, that you're okay. You can be okay amidst it. And they're holding on to that, man. It's pretty cool.
I don't wanna fight this fight. Feel the weight of the world on your mind. We'll leave it all behind. But look at who's right beside you. When you're alone, barely holding on. You leave your worries behind you.
So cool. She has a literal can for each one of these people. She's got all these cans. It's like the connection. I believe it's what artists have for people that follow them, people that listen, the community, that they are a voice to them and an inspiration. When you watch music videos, when you listen to music, I believe it helps support and kind of almost like you have that connection to them, even though you're not in relationship with them every day, that they get you and they're almost singing right to you. So this is so cool.
Alone, barely holding on. You leave your worries behind you. You're not alone in the dark. But look at who's right beside you. You're looking back thinking, oh my God, somebody's never left you. You're not alone in the dark. You're not alone in the dark. It's been a long, been long way home. It's been a long road.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
So long, I'm losing my mind. It's been a long way home.
Like they're all going to follow the strings and get to the same place. And let me tell you something, as a guy who worked in foster care adoption with some real struggling families and children early on in my career, I have seen the pain. I've seen the misery, and just children want to belong. They want to be loved. They want to be cared for. They want to know it's going to be okay. And some tough situations where just a little bit of help matters. And when you get that, you actually can become more than you ever thought you'd be just because of that person. You can have a teacher, you can have a mentor, coach, friend, family member, anybody that you look up to. And she's being that to all these people.
But look at who's right beside you. When you're alone, barely holding on. You leave your worries behind you. You're not alone in the dark. But look at who's right beside you. You're looking back thinking, oh my God, somebody's never left you. You're not alone in the dark.
Is that boy doing the roll up?
Thinking, oh my God, somebody's never left you. You're not alone in the dark.
He finally figured out like a kite, right? You're going to have to roll up at the string. The other girls are trying to hold on to it. He's like, I'm just going to roll it up now. She's doing her thing, man. She's just connecting the world. She's connecting people to love each other. Ashley, out of the park, home run, beautiful song request. Love this. Alex Johnson. I got to go see some more Alex Johnson at this point, because that hope, that inspiration, that connection, just look at those eyes. And sometimes we don't actually look into people's eyes and see, how are you doing? We kind of look around that, but I want you to be able to look into people's eyes and say, let me see how this person's feeling, because children matter. I believe in that. I need them to hear they're worth it. They're valuable. They're beautiful. They're capable. Their future is bright, that they can do anything that they set out to do, because that's what's going to help the future get stronger. Love it. Ashley, thank you so much for that. Thanks everybody for supporting Ashley and getting that in there. Woo! So cool. All right, enough of my screaming there at that point. Next up, bear tooth disease. Nick said no. So Nick said there's going to be something else next. I'm hearing all these sounds in my ears. I'm kind of gotten anxiety from it a little bit because I'm not like, it's FOMO. I'm not in on the action. Oh gosh. Raphael, Ryan Carabio. We did that once. I think Zach might have requested that. Somebody requested Ryan Carabio. Yeah.
Next one is from Ted Mountain. Ted Mountain put 2 different songs in his donation. So he did that last time where he put 4 songs and I got to pick. I'm assuming it's the same thing here, so I picked one.
I miss out on all the stories just while I'm reacting to things.
You're missing
I
a
just
lot
miss
of
everything.
Just everything happening.
I love the song though. This reminded me of my early career. Like y'all, I'm not kidding you. I worked in foster care adoption. A lot of struggling children who were barely making it in some situations that I just had such a hard time going home with at night. But thank you for that.
All right.
Ready?
Well, yep. It's one that's on the screen.
Who's this for?
Ed Mountain.
Yay, Ted.
I'm not saying. Don't worry. I'm not saying. I'm not saying until we start.
Oh, we got to wait till we
don't
start.
Don't say it.
I can't say anything.
He wants to be surprised.
All righty. Here we go. 2 more in line here. Ted, appreciate you more than anything. Appreciate you more than anything. Thanks for being a part of our live stream today. Thanks for being a part of Reaction Therapy. You have selected, should I wait? Without further ado, Ted Mountain has selected Danny Brown. Ain't it funny? Here we go. I can't wait.
Physical attention from older men makes me feel validated.
What is this?
I'm empty inside.
Oh, Uncle Danny.
This has completely thrown me off. Is this like a Married with Children type thing?
Verbal culture, parkour with the metaphors, the flow house, the horror, dead boulder with metal doors. Rich bitch, 6 cents with a nose strip. My sky dice, living bumps in the cockpit. Locksmith and hip hop, appraise with a wristwatch. The rocks both the size of the cheaper Chris Rock smoke. Suck out the mic, prototype for Adderall. Your word killing fiends, cause you cut it with fentanyl. So much.
There's 2 different things going. It's like the show is going and the words they're saying, and then all of his lyrics that are going that I can't keep up with. The rock's about the size as the teeth in Chris Rock's mouth. Y'all.
Suck out the mic, prototype for Adderall. Your word killing fiends, cause you cut it with fentanyl. So much coke, just a sniff, need a ski lift. Flip your table over if you cut it with the bullshit. Nosebleed on red.
Man, there's Danny just doing his thing, like smoking the crack pipe right in the middle, and the parents are just smiling, laughing. The girl sees it all. Oh, goodness. This is not healthy, y'all. Something's got to be done with old Danny here.
Suck out the mic, prototype for Adderall. Your word killing fiends, cause you cut it with fentanyl. So much coke, just a sniff, need a ski lift. Flip your table over if you cut it with the bullshit. Nosebleed on red carpets, but it just blend in. Stomach pictures feeling like my chest being sunk in. Live a fast life, seeing many die slowly. I'm happy when they left, so I try to seize the moment. Funny how it happened, whoever would imagine that joke's on you, but say no one laughing.
It looks like they actually got Joanna Kearns on there. That looks like her.
Ain't it funny how it happens? Ain't it funny how it happens? Ain't it funny how it happens?
No.
Ain't
Danny, get down from there.
This isn't a Married with Children. This is like a Growing Pains type episode. And now they got him like going to the bathroom in the plant. Danny, come on.
Why are you doing this, Danny?
I've been destroyed. And if I destroy it, maybe I'll feel okay.
That's kind of the most facts of the song right there. You know, I've been destroyed, and if I destroy, then maybe I'll be okay. This is why it happens in life. How we're treated, we end up treating other people many times to be able to try to cope with it.
None of us feel okay.
Oh, Uncle Danny.
Oh my God. This is not good. I don't like looking at that. I don't mean the song's not good, but that scene is.
$100 bill to they cash in. Think it's gon' last. Going too fast. Man, it's fucked up. Ain't it funny how it happened? Ain't it funny how it happens? Ain't it funny how it happens? Ain't it funny how it happens? Ain't it funny how it happened? Upcoming heavy traffic. Satan, you slow down, cause you feel yourself crash. Staring in a double face, but you can't stop laughing. Staring in a double face, but you can't stop laughing. It's a living nightmare that most of us might share. Inherited in our blood, that's why we stuck in the mud. Can't quit the drug use, or the alcohol abuse, even if I wanted to. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'ma watch you with my partners with this bottle of Henny. It's like they got the best of me, so I'm popping a Zen. Might need rehab, but to me that shit pussy. Pray for me, y'all, cause I don't know what coming to.
So those are all the drugs that go along with him, like that he's just hooked on, that are making him be this person.
But I ain't my coke and my nigga on the way. Got 3 hoes with him and they all trying to play. Ain't it funny how it happened? Ever with a man. Jokes on you, but say no one laughing. Ain't it funny how it happens? Ain't it funny how it happens? Ain't it funny how it happens?
Okay. That was not slightly, disturbing to me. The way that video played out, Ted Mountain, like, oh my gosh. And I'm not even sure what genre that would fall under, but I don't even know what to say. There's been a few times I've just not known what to say. But is Danny Brown's music all this? Like, does he do this all the time, or is this just kind of like the extreme of what goes on? Because isn't it interesting how he says, ain't it funny? But it's actually a really severe, and he's just talking about all the pain inside too. Oh, wow, Ted Mountain. You have educated me on an entirely new spectrum at this point. I don't even know what to say, y'all. I don't even know what people are saying, honestly. Wow. Goodness is what I have to say to that. All right, next up. I don't know who this is. Rylan, thanks so much for supporting, being a part of the show, being a part of the family, being a part of the Discord, being a part of the live streams, being a part of everything. I appreciate all your support. Nick and I both do so much. You have picked Beartooth Disease. Wait, Disease is the name of the group, right? No, Beartooth's the name of the group. I just flopped that, didn't I? Beartooth's the name of the group. Disease is the name of the song. I don't think anybody'd want a group name. Would you? Would you want to name your group Disease? I don't think so. Without further ado, it's time for Disease by Beartooth.
If I fall again, will it be the end? I know it's wrong, you think I'm strong, but I just pretend. Is it taking over? Will it bury me? Or will clarity become the cure for my disease?
Look
I do like that. Will clarity become the cure for my disease? Because so many people are stuck. And it's like, I'm trying, I'm doing the best I can. I don't know what to do. I've done this, I've done that, I've tried this, I've tried that. But sometimes you need something outside, y'all. I say it over and over again, but so many people try so hard in life to do things a different way only to end up at the same spot. Because sometimes it's like we just keep doing definition of insanity, right? We keep doing the same thing, expecting different results. Sometimes we need outside perspective.
Will the ends make me whole again? It's like holding on when my grip is lost. I still feed my insecurity when I know the cost. Is it taking over? Will it bury me? Or will clarity become the cure for my disease? If I fall again, will it be the end? I know it's wrong, you think I'm strong, but I just pretend. Is it taking over? Will it bury me? Or will clarity become the cure for my disease?
I think it's interesting also how people see it as a disease. Like there are many times there is a mental, emotional, physical disease that's happening. But if clarity is the cure for your disease, then that means once my eyes are open and I can see it for what it is, I can actually change what I'm doing. And so many people go around wearing glasses that keep them in the disease. So I think that's what it's saying. And we have to be able to find a way to see life better or see it differently to make change.
It's like holding on when my grip is lost. I still feed my insecurity when I know the cost. Is it taking over? Will it bury me? Or will
That's the other line I didn't pick up on that was pretty key too. I still feed my insecurity when I know the cost. Like I already know what it's going to cost me, when I do those coping skills, but I still feed that insecurity. It's that codependency. It's that addictive nature to be trapped in something that's so not good for you.
clarity become the cure for my disease? Become the cure for my disease?
Like he was going It's like he was going crazy in his own mind there. He's getting more bloody and dirty as the song went on and screaming how intense that was. That sometimes we want so bad to get well, or we want so bad to have this spiral stop, but we don't know how to do it. And so when we're holding on, gripping so tight, but not even having a grip, then we're stuck spiraling and spinning, and it's not going to get worse. So that's why help is so critical. Mental health treatment is critical because, and support groups, anybody that can actually be a guide and a steering current outside of ourselves, all of us will need that from time to time, because that will help you get back on the right track. And when you do, it's like me going in a gym. If I want to lose weight or get in shape and I don't know what to do and I see all this equipment, just having somebody steer me will help, and that can do that too. So cool. Thanks so much, Rylan. Appreciate you so much for that, for hopping in on it. I'm going to let Nick type the next ones in. I don't even know what we're on at this point, but we're rolling.
Number 7. Try to talk to y'all. I'm gonna have to move back and forth between mics right now. I'm gonna move this mic here so I can type and talk at the same time. How about that? Everybody dealing with their meds. I understand. I'm sure Tom understands too with all of his clients. Okay, what are we doing? This has been a fun stream. I think y'all like the order of the stream. Do you think it's going like better than it has before? I think it's gone pretty well, but okay. I think this is the one. Okay, this is it. Let me pull up the last one. I'm not saying people can still donate, but I'm thinking this might be the last two. So there you go.
What about the wheel spin? Oh man, we got to roll here. This is too much fun. We're gonna end up spending all day together. Do y'all mind that? Do people mind that? I feel like I'm keeping people from something many times when we do this. Like people have other things to do, lives to live. We got a basketball game to watch. We got a church service to go to tonight. We've got tomorrow we're going to a movie, y'all. We're going to see Jesus Revolution tomorrow. If anybody's seen that. I wonder if Trev's seen that one. Excuse me.
Well, Daniel.
Daniel Potster.
What do you have to say to that?
Hey, I will always love Daniel because me and him have a connection. He's that guy. Daniel, the best part of Daniel, if y'all ever get to meet him, and he was he came on the live stream where we got to see his face. It was so cool. That he is very honest. It will tell you exactly what he thinks. And Daniel doesn't hold back, but he loves hard, man. He's like family. So, there you go.
All right.
And he's so good at picking Super Boys songs.
Likes the boys. All right. This next one is from our very own fellow reactor, Trev Reacts.
Trev! So cool. This one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's how.
See if my voice holds up for this. All right. Wasn't completely prepped for this, but I'm ready. Let's see.
What is? Oh, here's Tom. I don't know. Dana said, "Y'all, here's Tom. I'm the best."
Y'all, see, that's what I mean about Daniel. He's smiling right now. That was funny to see him in Vegas. He was in Vegas just eating a waffle cone. Wasn't it a waffle cone? Looked pretty dang good. Okay. Trevor, thank you so much. Trev Reacts. Shout out to that channel. Go subscribe today. Check out what he's got. He was the first one to hop on that NF song the other day. He's got some really cool live streams. He's got some cool reactions. So Trev Reacts, thank you so much for supporting the channel and our mission and the live stream today. You have picked Toby Mac, Blessing. What's this? I'm going to see who this is from. Called The Goodness. But my screen is not showing everything. Called The Goodness. I'm just going to say Toby Mac because I know Toby Mac. So not know him personally, but I know Toby Mac. So without further ado, Trev, let's do it. Toby Mac, The Goodness.
You made the rain, so when it falls on me, should I complain?
So interesting when you hear rappers. It's like Christian rapper, right? And then you see him and it's like, I wouldn't pick that out for him to do if I just met him in the store somewhere or something, right? The goodness. Man, we need some goodness in this world.
You made the rain, so when it falls on me, should I complain? Or feel you calling me, it's all on me to stay. And really catch what you're showing. It's my roots that you're growing, cause life is more than this moment.
You are the light, so when the darkness falls, the greatest heights, they never seem so tall, no, not at all, you're right. It's my roots that you're growing, don't want to miss what you're showing.
It's kind of like NF and his song Hope when he said, it's people who can see the bright side in the dark times when there ain't one. so to speak, you know, that you can still see the bright side in the dark times when it seems like there is no bright side. You can still see the bright side. And this is that part of like when it rains, when it's cloudy, when it's dark, am I still going to be able to see you, God? Am I going to be able to see that there is hope, that there's possibility? Am I going to make life okay in spite of life not being okay? And so that's all about our perspective. So cool.
Not at all, you're right. It's my roots that you're growing. Don't want to miss what you're showing.
Ain't no doubt about you.
Yep.
Everywhere that I go, you keep showing up, Lord. You make me want to shout it. Oh, you're the goodness in my life. And I'ma tell you my truth. They may come, they may go. You keep showing up, so do. Ain't no doubt about it. You are the goodness in my life. You are the joy. You're the smile on the face of your boy.
I kind of like how that paint's dropping, you know, it's dropping on shoes, it's messing things up, but I think at the end it's probably not going to mess those things up. It's going to turn into something really cool. But just to remember the joy, I wish people could see that this can be what church is like. This can be what, you know, fellowship is like, and gathering and community, because it doesn't have to be this judgmental, harsh place. It can be something really cool.
You're the flowers at the park in Detroit. Still the words on the back of our coins. Let's make some noise.
You cover me, my defender, when you're rolling up your sleeve. You're the truth that's gonna set the captive free. The only king that's ever chose to bleed. That's what I believe.
But they keep trying to make your glory fade. But I ain't really sweating what they say. Ain't no doubt about you. Everywhere that I go, you keep showing up, Lord. You make me wanna shout it. Oh, you're the goodness in my life. And I'ma tell you my truth. They may come, they may go. You keep showing up, so do. Ain't no doubt about it. You are the goodness in my life. Through the good and the bad and the ugly, I can still see the sun shine above me. Lord, I love all the ways that you love me. You're the good, you're the good, you're the goodness.
Through the good and the bad and the ugly, I can still feel the sunshine above me. Lord, I love all the ways that you love me. You're the good, you're the good, you're the good. You're the good.
That's what I want people to hear, that there is hope, there's possibility in spite of whatever's happened. Every day is not great. Every day is not the best day. Like they say, you know, it's just some days we have to be able to search for goodness. And some days it's like, I can't wait for tomorrow because maybe that'll be better.
You're the good, you're the good, you're the good, you're the goodness. You're the good, you're the good, you're the good, you're the good, you're the goodness.
Ain't no doubt about you. Everywhere that I go, you keep showing up, Lord. You make me wanna shout it. Oh, you're the goodness in my life. And I'ma tell you my truth. They may come, they may go. You keep showing up, so do. Ain't no doubt about it. You are the goodness in my life. You're the good, you're the good, you're the good, you're the good, you're the good. You are still the goodness in my life.
I really believe that people have a choice to look at life a certain way or not. And I know that the people that choose to look at life as all of the bad stuff that has happened to them or all of the bad that is going on are the ones who continue to feel bad. So it doesn't mean just pretend life's amazing all the time. It means be realistic and recognize, even though today was rough, tomorrow is better. There is always a light at the end of the tunnel, and today might be rough, but tomorrow can be better. And when your day's good, somebody else's day's bad. but we have to be able to always look positive. Otherwise, in sports, for instance, as soon as you get behind, you would give up because that's just it. No, we keep fighting because we know we can do better. We know we have a chance to win. We know we can overcome. And Trev Reacts, thank you so much for being a part of this live stream, for recommending Toby Mac. We've never heard Toby Mac on this channel, so that's pretty cool to hear that today. The Goodness is the name of the song. Loved hearing it. Thanks for supporting. Everybody who is listening to this, go subscribe to Trev Reacts on YouTube. Great channel, great reaction, great person. So thank you so much. Appreciate it. On to the next.
I just want to mention also, Trev said that Blessing Offer, I guess is how you say the other guy who's on that song, that guy is blind, and Toby Mac lost his oldest son, so he just loves the song because it's
that is
from
true.
People going through a lot.
Yeah, I remember that story with Toby Mac. That was sad. Thought he was going to come on and say, we got a new update. We've got to change things around. Let's do this. Next up. Nick has not told me who it is, but we'll see.
Well, you're losing your voice.
I am losing my voice. This is why I said I'm limited on what I can do.
I feel like we limited it.
We have.
This one is Sinner for the last one.
Sinner.
Sneaked it in there by 2 cents.
By 2 cents.
Literally 2 cents. Got another donation.
Let's see. Here we go. All right, Sinner. You know I love you. I can't wait to hear this song. I hope I pronounced this right, Sinner. It says Libyanka. People, Check on Me is the name of the song. Cannot wait to hear this. Sinner, as always, thank you for being a huge supporter of what we do and being a huge help to the Discord community and being a part of Reaction Therapy, period. Can't wait to see you in person one day, have pizza together. But let's get into it without further ado. It is Libyanka, and I think I'm pronouncing that right. People, let's do it.
From Bamandait, Libyanka. I've been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me? Now did you look for me? I walked in the room, eyes are red, and I don't smoke banga. Did you check on me? Did you check on me? Now did you notice me? Nobody will know the paranoia. Cause I put a smile on my face, a facade you can never face. And if you don't know me well, you won't see how buried I am inside my grave. Inside my grave.
We say inside my grave, that I'm buried in something, but I look okay on the outside. You ever live that way and people just don't notice how you're really struggling? And sometimes I'll see people look totally okay and everything's great, and then they'll say, I'm really struggling. Like, this has been a horrible week. And then sometimes I see people who are struggling. I can tell automatically, but it's tough. It's when they're buried in their grave, like she said.
See, people don't really know you. They don't really know you. Cause you see people, they don't really know you. They don't really know. I've been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me? Or did you look for me? I walked in the room, eyes are red, and I don't smoke banga. Did you check on me? Did you check on me? Or did you notice me? Oh, Holy Father, Holy Father, they drive over my head. Cause they make you no leave me deep. Oh, Holy Father, oh, make you drive on us.
And she prepped all this stuff. I'm sure hoping these people show up, but wow, when you feel alone, when you feel like, times are struggling, you want to try to get together with people or talk to people and they're not there for you, it can be really hard sometimes. I encourage people always to reach out, but it's like she's reaching out and maybe it's going to get rejected. But so often you have to kind of remember the people that have been in your life or on the fringe that you could touch base with and just say, hey, just checking on you, because sometimes they're struggling. Sometimes they're drinking too much or using or, not coping well or feeling really depressed and anxious and isolated.
Yeah, who can know that for you? Cause you see people don't really know.
And that's somehow she's like in the house with all their company. They did come over and they're all talking, having a good time, and she's just kind of there. They don't really notice what's going on with her. Important. And so many people struggle with that. It's a real life story here. This is what so many people go through. Help matters. Getting help, somebody to talk to, somebody to connect with, somebody that will hear, somebody that can help you get this stuff out and make sense of it so you can learn how to rebuild what's going on inside that's broken so that you can be happier.
Last 5 days, did you check on me? Or did you look for me? I walked in the room, eyes are red, and I don't smoke banda. Did you check on me? Did you check on me?
Oh,
Did
no.
you notice me?
So they're not coming? Oh, that would be terrible.
Did you check on me?
Check in on your people, y'all. Isolation. Boy, that's so true. So true. Oh man, Libyanka and people, check on me. Center, perfect song for reaction therapy. Thank you so much for being a part of the live stream, for recommending and requesting that song. It meant a lot. Like, that's a good story for people to understand that you can't always know what's going on with people. And she, in this video, was actually reaching out to people like, hey, I want to get together. And sometimes just a little get together matters. Sometimes just a check-in matters for people because there's a lot of isolation in this world today, more now than ever. Thanks so much, Senator. Appreciate you. Now, it is wheel spin time, I believe.
Wheel spin time.
I'm so pumped.
I'll give you all a few minutes. It's the same way. Donate through the first link in the description. $5 minimum. I didn't. My comment.
Daniel, put me on the wheel.
So I pinned the message I put out that donations for requests are over. Still donate to get put on the wheel. $5 minimum to get on the wheel. Every additional $15 you put is another spot on the wheel. You can have multiple.
Ladybugs, I guess you just do the donation thing, I think.
Yeah,
Nick knows.
Donate either through here or through Streamlabs.
I'm hungry. Nachos.
So, like, for instance, if you give $5, you get one spot on the wheel. If you give 20, then you would have 5 plus 15. If 35, then that's 5 plus 15 plus 15. That'd be 3 spots. Hey, that BC, that's what I would do if I were BC said I'm about to donate to Taco Bell for some Mountain Dew.
Dude, well, I'm not the Mountain Dew, I'm the Diet Coke guy, but I'm all in with some Taco Bell.
Yes, yours does.
All in with some Taco Bell.
All of the donations from today, unless you were one of the ones who got picked and actually got your reaction. Okay.
Red Day. Nick's sorting it out, everybody. Hey, don't forget, if you're a member, your name's in green here. By the way, thank you to Senator Ryland, everybody who has moderated this thing. I really appreciate y'all taking the time to be here and to do that because it's a lot to take on. I know that. And member only live stream every Tuesday. Oh, we're going to change that this week.
Yeah, it's going to be different.
Because I am working full schedule to actually, no, we could do it later.
Okay. Well,
let's still do it on Tuesday, but let's do it Tuesday night. I'm working Tuesday and Wednesday next week just because it's a shortened week with spring break coming for people. So we wanted to take a few days off just to be able to chill. So I think Tuesday is still going to be our members only live stream. So come see that with us. Sometimes we do live call-ins. We've been doing that lately. Let people call in and see their face, talk to them in person, give them a 1 minute on air opportunity. And also want to do a live podcast at some point real soon. Wish we could do a all night reaction stream. That would be kind of cool. But really, I appreciate everybody here. Everybody. That Steven said the new Coke Move Zero play. What in the world is that? Don't even know what that is, but I'm interested. Coke Move. Coke Move. Thank you for being here. Appreciate y'all showing up for the stream. Had a blast being here. Just to say that because it means a lot that y'all take the time to be able to be here. And what a world it is today compared to a year ago. No kidding. The Taco Bell, Taco Bell, Taco Bell. I keep hearing that sound. Tuesday people have to call in again. Yes, Eveline. I like to hear different people. Like a virtual lock-in. That would be cool, Ben. A virtual lock-in. Like everybody come, let's do a live stream where we just keep doing reactions like hour after hour. I'd have to pace myself, but I would do it. I'd be up for that. Excuse me, Shane. Thank you so much again for the donation. That means so much. Teddy swims bed on fire. I don't even know what that means, honestly. Banshee, member for 7 months. I love seeing that. By the way, thank you, Shane. Love you guys. I'm in pain. Oh my goodness, what happened? Everybody's been supporting. I broke a ceramic soap dish on my hand, but I'm okay. Doesn't sound like you're okay with 16 stitches. Banshee, take care of yourself. So sorry to hear that. Lots of sounds. Oh, Daniel's going for Lil Peep. Got it. Cali Wall. How was the concert, by the way? I hear how the concert was.
And look at our wheel.
The wheel. The wheel.
Like,
wow, that's a full wheel.
I even got in the. Probably didn't.
Here we go.
I get it.
Nick's gonna spin.
I didn't even.
It is a full wheel. Lots of people. We're getting two of them.
People. So I'm gonna start now. If somebody comes in the middle, then I'll add them next spin.
So just do one spin. Let's go.
Right now.
Go. I'm ready to type it in.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everybody.
Some people's name twice on the.
Sherry's like, no way, I'm getting picked. You never know, Sherry. How many spins you doing? Well, what's today? Today's the 11th, so do 11. Okay. Do 11. There we go. 11 spins. 11 spins. He's clicking away, everybody. That thing is spinning like a maniac right now. And it's winding down to Gunblade Knight. Hey, I think Gunblade won something last night. Or got maybe not.
Gunblade Knight is on Patreon. It's on the $50.
Gunblade, you got to be in here 30 seconds, right?
Gunblade Knight, he got on here. I think he's on here 3 times because he donated for a request, but he was like the 9th or 10th.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, there you go. If I can get the song, we'll go ahead and start it, and then we'll spin one more right after it. Let's see.
Gabriel, you can donate through the first link in the description or through YouTube. It's $5 minimum.
Where's Gunblade? If Gunblade's not here, we got to move on. We got to move on.
I got to delete all of his spots. He donated pretty early on.
Gunblade, you have 10 seconds. Otherwise, Nick's going to have to spin again. We got... I'm limiting it to 45 seconds. Normally it's 30, but okay, done. Wait, 45 seconds to get in the room because we got to keep this moving. I really apologize. Gunblade, you'll be back on the next spin. Don't worry. Nick will get you back on the next spin. Here we go. Back to Gunblade again. Nope. It's back to Chef B. West.
People who were 9 and 10 on the
Chef B. West.
Dane said add another spot.
Chef B. West.
Dane has now 4 spots.
Your clock is ticking. You have 45 seconds.
4 spots on the.
Here we go. We're clicking down. You have 15 seconds. I haven't seen Chef B. West.
He don't.
Oh, really? Okay, time's up. Sorry, chef. Y'all are getting lucky because we're getting another spin in. There we go. Let's see where it lands, everybody. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Daniel has done it. And I can't wait to see his comment and his request.
Ladybug, you were like an inch away. Inch away from.
Here we go. Daniel, you have no time. Sorry, just kidding.
You actually don't even get a request.
Daniel, let's go. What's it going to be? He said Lil Peep. Lil Peep.
You like Lil Peep.
Let's see what it's going to be, though.
Got a podcast about Lil Peep coming out pretty soon.
Can't wait for that. That was
By the
a
way,
good
let's go check our podcast from last night.
Please do. Hey, Season, who did Hide with Juice WRLD, was interviewed.
There's some shorts coming out today from it too.
Go check it. Nose ring. Did I get a nose ring? That's what you'd probably say. No way.
Heck no, that would not be good.
Daniel, Lil Peep, nose ring. I'm sorry. Let's try to put all that together. Here we go.
One, actually doing intro for because this one couldn't be on the channel.
Lil Peep's always fire, right? Daniel picks fa. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Reaction Therapy. I'm your resident psychotherapist, Tom Stevens, here to break down lyrics to a request from Daniel. Daniel, you got a request. You want a wheel spin, and you picked Lil Peep, Nose Ring. I don't think one of those would look very good on me, but hey, Daniel, thank you so much for supporting Reaction Therapy and our mission to spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. If you want more, go to Patreon or YouTube. Daniel's done it. Go there. Patreon, YouTube memberships, and a podcast channel, Reaction Therapy Podcast. Try it out today. Without further ado, let's do it. Lil Peep, Nose Ring.
We have all of it planned out, baby girl. What the fuck is the plan now? We have all of it planned out, baby girl. Who the fuck is your man now? We have all of it planned out, baby girl. What the fuck is the plan now? We have all of it planned out, baby girl. Who the fuck is your man now?
Sounds like classic Lil Peep. Love the sound, love the beat drop, and man, this basic story of like, wait a minute. We've been through this. Like we were together. This is what I'm hearing. We were together. This was all worked out. This was planned out. And all of a sudden, like, what happened? Like, what are we going to do? Like, who's your man now? Like, you leaving me? Are you just ghosting me after we had this all set up? I don't know what nose ring has to do with it, but this is a classic story of somebody who's like, oh, we were fine. I thought everything was going okay. And now all of a sudden, what's the plan now? Because I've been duped or something's gone wrong, or who's your man now?
Planned out, baby girl. Who the fuck is your man now? Hell, boy, baby, I stand out. Go to hell, boy, bitch, I got bands now. I'm about to throw it all away just to see you today. I tell your name on my face. Love me, baby, it's okay. You don't love me, you in love with the ghost.
Is this actually a name he's tatted on his face? Because he has the tats on the face. And, you know, he was never a fighter to me. Like, he was never a guy that was like, was going to stir stuff up like that. Just wanted people to get along and love each other. What's this about?
Baby, it's okay. You don't love me, you in love with the gold chain. Fuck me, baby, it's okay. All I do is young bitches and cocaine. Shined up, baby, it's no shade. Watch
there it is. The drugs are dripping off of the nose ring. He's messing with girls. He's just, now he's falling apart. It's almost like the relationship breaks up, and now I'm just going to like throw caution to the wind. Whatever. Let's just let it rip.
Lil P, bitch, I'm a no-name.
No.
But it's a lot of shit that I don't say.
Yep.
Like I've been on my hustle the whole way. I ain't never quitting, there's no way. I know you see me making my own lane. Hell, boy, killing the whole game. We had all of it planned out. Baby girl, what the fuck is the plan now? We had all of it planned out. Baby girl, who the fuck is your man now? We had all of
I love how he says, like, man, I'm going to be this. I'm going to be who I am. I'm going to go do my thing. He's not worried about other people. He wants everybody to get along, but he's not going to play games, and he's just going to go live his life, do his thing. It's like, move on down the road.
it planned out. Baby girl, what the fuck is the plan now? We had all of it planned out. Baby girl, who the fuck is your man now?
Lil Peep, nose ring. Daniel, thanks so much for the request. Banger as usual. Love the beat. I really love Lil Peep and how genuine and honest he is with just very simple, straightforward lyrics. Oh, we had it planned out. What's the plan now? Who's your man now? Where'd you go? I'm just gonna let it go do what I want to do. And I got the money, I got the drugs, I got the things. It's not good, it's not healthy. So sad to hear because he has had such talent in this world and so much to offer and such a great fan base. But remember, Sid and Real Therapy, just Tom breaking down lyrics to music. If you want professional help, check the link in the description. Go to our Discord server. Leave us your comments, feedback, insight. Check out Patreon and YouTube for membership stuff. And subscribe to our Reaction Therapy podcast. Let's go spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. See you on the next Reaction Therapy. All right. And next, drum roll, please. Thank you, Daniel. Oh, Daniel gets thrown on the wheel last second. You never know. Oliver Twist. Matilda, run away. I believe we did do that. One more spin. Yep. Love all of y'all for being here. Thank you so much. Let's close it out with a banger. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's going into the orange, into the red. Callie. Callie. Oh, why I do name. Love doing it. Almost. I do. Favorites. Maybe that's true, but I wonder if that's true. I think I say everybody like Abby, Eveline. Like, you all are. I love everybody in this room. It's so cool. It's like a family meeting. I'm so ready. I'm just waiting. Callie's clapping. Shane, you're a beast today. Like crazy good. So nice. So kind. We got a couple of his in, right? Didn't we? Just a human. Is gifting enabled? I don't know. Can we? Did you really? Let's see. Trying to get. Here we go. There. Just a human. What a name. That's a pretty cool little username. Just a human. That's I am. Just a Human. I'm going to try to get Just a Human a membership real quick. Let's see if Just a Human has membership gifting enabled. Just a Human. We love doing it. We love bringing people into the fam. There we go. That is literally all you have to say. And let's do it. Let's do it. Appreciate y'all. You pulled it up? The group. Tame Impala? Okay. Here we go. All right, Callie. This one's for your daughter. Thank you for being a part of Reaction Therapy, supporting us as always, sending us candy, food, treats, jewelry, all kind of great stuff. Callie's been so flippin' supportive. Snack cakes, cupcakes. We got Tame Impala, Love, Paranoia. Man, let's close it out with a fire one. Without further ado, do it, Tame Impala, Love, Paranoia.
I may not be as honest as I ought to be now that when the walls go up.
That's true.
I said it didn't worry me, but it hit me like an arrow. It's no, I could just be paranoid. It won't quell the desire to know what's really going on. Does it really fucking matter? Babe, is all you can ask me. Okay, fair play, here we go. I've heard those words before. Are you sure? It was nothing, 'cause it made me feel like dying inside.
I feel like I'm entering a conversation like right in the middle, and I'm hearing two people interact with each other, and it's talking all around, talk about love and paranoia, like all around the subject of the specifics of what it's about. But I'm hearing people like wonder, question the paranoia that's going on. There's a relationship conversation going on, but I can't get the specifics of like, give me the deets. Tell me what happened here.
Thought I was insecure, but it's pure. Didn't notice until I was in love. For real, am I really gonna cross the line?
Now, revelation of a relationship, like, hey, maybe I really do care about you. Am I going to cross the line? Am I going to take the risk? Am I going to take the chance and risk?
Just to find what you're tapping. If only I could reach your mind. Ooh, I'd be fine.
I think that was if I could only read your mind, because this is the ultimate risk when you're like, okay, I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to put my feelings out there. I'm going to be vulnerable. And then only to find out what your type is. Is it me? Is it somebody else? What am I going to do? Oh, no. That's the hard part that we can drive ourselves crazy in, right? I always talk about being vulnerable. I don't mean to put yourself in a spot of being really taken advantage of or manipulated, but to be honest and open with somebody. And maybe somebody is not your type or their type or whatever, but you would still at least want to share feelings safely with other people.
Now's my time. Gonna do it. And suddenly I'm the phony one, the only one with a problem. True love is bringing it out of me, the worst in me, and I know now. Do you remember
so sad. This is the intermingling, right? You could be friends with somebody, you're in a relationship with somebody. Do you ruin things if you try to do something more? I don't know. It's all a mixture of like, if I'm really honest with you, is that going to change who we are together? Also, when you start having feelings for somebody, all of a sudden it changes how you act with them, the way you talk with them, and kind of the weirdness of the relationship, which is like, man, it was so good before. And now all of a sudden it's, so if it doesn't flow smoothly, then it can actually risk everything. And it's really hard to take that risk. But that's why mental health is good. That's why a therapist is good. That's why people you trust are good, mentors, people around you that are honest with you to say, I really feel this way, but I'm not sure what to do with it. Because sometimes it can be a risk that has results you don't want. And so that's the struggle here. That's the challenge. Love Paranoia. Tame Impala. Callie, thanks so much for the request. Thanks for support and reaction therapy. Loved it. There we are. Y'all are the best. Everybody hanging in here the whole time, having a blast on a Saturday. Beautiful day. Well, I don't know if where you are, it's a beautiful day. Where we are here, it's a beautiful day, 85 degrees. You believe it? March 11th, 85 degrees. We are burning hot, but I think tomorrow's going to cool down actually for us. So we'll see. All right. That's cool, Token. Haystack. Yeah, everybody chilling. I love the chill. I love the chilling. I like the music, but I really like the people that come to these live streams. Thank you so much. Gabriel wants some Fora Center. What do you think about that? Think we got any Fora on this channel? Gabriel, you got to go check our channel, man. Go check it out. We got some Fora. Tons of content. Go up to the live streams. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's great. Thank you so much to everybody who has donated today. Honestly, taking your time, taking your resources, and investing in the channel and what we're doing. We really appreciate it. This is a cool twist on what we normally do where, you know, I'm doing reactions, Nick's posting them and editing them, and we don't get as much interaction. So thank you.
I'm here. What I was saying, I just realized my mic was off. But what I was saying is we always say go to Patreon or become a YouTube member to see all this content. But I was saying if y'all want to see a lot of live stream content, we do a lot of like reactions like this where like these reactions, aside from maybe one or two, won't make our channel, but will stay on this live stream. So like you can always go back and watch it. So that's the cool part about some of the live streams we keep up, because there's a lot of content. Ryland's really good about posting the timestamps for where they are. So if you ever are interested, go to where it says lives on our channel and go through them and just look at the timestamps for what songs were done. Yeah, it's pretty, a lot of content out there.
Tons of content.
All right, guys, we'll be back on Tuesday for our members only live stream. We've been doing live like call-ins on those. So if you want to call in and talk to us live on the air, be at those members only live streams. It's
going to be in the evening this Tuesday, so a lot more people might be able to come. And I can't believe it's actually snowing or sleeting in people's towns, because I look outside and it's like, wow, it's sunny and hot here. Yep. Love seeing y'all. Thank you so much.
Yep. Everybody enjoy your weekend. If you watch basketball, there's a ton of basketball this weekend. But if not, there's all kinds of stuff to enjoy. Yep. All right.
Love it.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
We will see you on the next
Reaction Therapy. Have a great day. Have a great